And whether it's Chicago in the NFC or Denver in the AFC, so often we find ourselves dissecting how. Doesn't matter how, does it? It matters that they got 10 wins. Are you going to show us that last play?
2-point play, we'll look at it, yeah.
Oh, because Washington has it, but then they don't get it. What happens?
Well, so Washington does have it, but Denver also makes a play. And so what's interesting is they start the play. Here's the back in the backfield. He started off here. Hufanga was out here with him. So he motions back inside. He goes to follow him. That's an indicator right now it's man coverage. And that is exactly what Washington wanted, because if you look out here, you have man coverage across the board. It's man coverage right here. And so what they're going to end up doing is they're basically going to run all this traffic with these three receivers, because remember, Hufanga, who's covering the back, he's out there.
Got to get through the wash.
So you got to get through the wash is exactly right. Now, what Denver does that ends up being great for them in terms of what happens is they're bringing pressure. Here comes Singleton in here, and they got edge pressure. So as we play this forward, you're going to see what happens. Because they bring this pressure, the left tackle has to squeeze down, because you're always going to protect your quarterback inside out, which is going to leave you a free runner. So here's your free runner. So like that's the genius of this right here, hands in the face, because Hufanga is not going to run through that traffic. It's going to be a walk-in 2-point play, and that right there is the difference in how you get to 10 wins. So listen, you're in man coverage. You're not afraid to play it down there, and you're also not afraid to bring pressure down there. You just got to trust that your guys get home. They did a pretty good job of that most of the night.
And I say it so often, I get sick of hearing me say it, but you got to win the coin flip games in this league. And this literally, as you just diagrammed, comes down to the difference between winning and losing was one play. And Denver bringing, arguably, Surtain was the defensive player of the year, but Benito is as valuable a player as they've got on that side of the ball. That's why they win the football game.
It is, and it's also, you get the opportunity to play a team that has the opportunity to tie the game with time left, and they say, no,
They're
you know what?
3-8.
Exactly. But what happens if it's a team that's, in a different fight in terms of in the playoffs? Like, are they as aggressive in that spot? Like, do you do that? I'm not sure you do.
Ties are pretty valuable. Just ask Green Bay, right? I mean, if you end up in a tiebreaker scenario, that tie can be a huge differentiator. But just in terms of what has most impressed you, body of work on who this 10-2 Denver team is, I feel like we do dissect and nitpick because I think there are things to nitpick about them. But at some point, you're 10-2. Enough nitpicking.
So we talk about
me to myself here.
No, but winning close games. You and I talked about that.
Right.
As we're watching the game. Details matter. Like everyone's coaches say, it's a game of inches. It's because details matter. Good coach teams are good on the details.
Well put. And those the details can win you a game, and they did here.